Hello P4 students! Welcome to our Math 4 class and this is Miss Claire. In this video, you will learn Chapter 4. Wow! We will learn about time. So children, please prepare a clock. So it will be easier for you to learn about time. So you will learn using AM and PM and telling time in hours and minutes. You can find these lessons in your learner's book, pages 49 until 56. The learning objectives of this lesson is that you will learn how to use AM and PM to read and write time, and to tell time in hours and minutes. Are you ready, P4? Okay, relax, get ready, and let's have fun learning these new lessons. Now, let's start with using AM and PM. But what does AM and PM stands for? Okay, AM comes from Latin word. It means ante-meridium. In English, it means before midday or before noontime. PM, in Latin word, it means or it stands for post-meridium. It means in English, after midday. Midday means 12 noon. So actually, AM means morning because before noontime. PM is after noontime. So that is afternoon until nighttime. Now let's study on how we spend our day. Let's say we have day 1. I have here a boy. Let's see how did he spend his day. He was sleeping at 12 midnight. He woke up at 6 in the morning. He was having his lunch at 12 noon. He was playing at 4 in the afternoon. Then we have day 2. It means day 1 ends and another day begins. So we have he was sleeping at 12 midnight. So at 12 midnight, day 1 ends and day 2 begins. Let's study on how to use AM, means before midday. Here are the activities that we can do before noontime. Eating our breakfast at 7 a.m. See, we use AM. Next, going to school at 8 a.m. and studying at school at 10 a.m. So, we use AM to tell the time after midnight to before 12 noon. How about using PM or after midday or noontime? Here are the activities that we can do after midday. Playing at 4 p.m. Eating our dinner at 7 p.m. and sleeping time 10 p.m. So, we use PM to tell the time after noon to before 12 midnight. So, after 12 noon time to before 12 midnight is PM. So, look at here, AM starts from after midnight. Here after midnight until 12 or before noontime. So that is AM. PM is right after 12 noon until 12 midnight. Now let's study on telling time in hours and minutes. Take a look here. What is the time shown on the clock? Okay. The minute hand or the long hand is pointing to one of the markings between 12 and 1. As you can see, there are equal markings between any two numbers on the clock. And the minute hand takes 1 minute to move from one marking to the next. So every time the long hand or the minute hand move, it takes 1 minute. So from 12, if the long hand will move or the minute hand, it's 1 minute. To the next another minute, and to the next marking another minute. Now, based on this clock, how many times the minute hand moves? So, from 12, it moves 1, 2, 3. It means that the minute hand moves 3 times after 6 o'clock. So the time here is 3 minutes past 6 because our minute hand moves 3 times. So 3 minutes after 6 o'clock or past 6 is written as like this. And we read this as 6:03. Okay? Another example. How about this one? What is the time shown on the clock? How many minutes the minute hand move? Okay. The minute hand takes 5 minutes to move from one number to the next. So from 12 children, if the long hand or the minute hand move to the next number, it means 5 minutes passed. Since it moves until 2 and 3, but it did not reach 4, right? Only until here. So it means 3 times 5 because only until 3. So we have 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, we count by 1. So we have 16, 17, 18. So from here, because it's only the minute hand is only pointing until here. So that is 18 minutes. Therefore, our time is 18 minutes past 10. And we can write like this. And we read this as 10:18. So it means 18 minutes past 10. Okay, children, look at this digital clock. A digital clock shows the numbers right away. So this is 8:53 a.m. or 7 minutes to 9 a.m. What does it mean? Look at our analog clock. An analog clock shows the long hand and the short hand. As you can see, it is 8:53 a.m. and we only need 7 minutes more so we can move to 9 o'clock or 9 a.m. because the minute hand takes 60 minutes to move around the clock. So one full turning of a clock means 60 minutes or 1 hour. So from 53 minutes, if we add more 7 minutes, it will give us 60 minutes and that is another hour. Okay? Now I have here different clocks and let's find the time. Take a look. Clock A. How many minutes passed? Okay. Our clock is 2:22 a.m. It is 22 minutes past 2 a.m. or 38 minutes to 3 a.m. How about our clock B? Take a look the time. It's 11:12 a.m. So 11:12 a.m. is 12 minutes past 11 a.m. or 48 minutes to 12 noon. So we need 48 minutes more, so it will go to 12 noon. Another, we have clock C. Take a look the time. What is the time? Yes, it's 5:29 p.m. It means 29 minutes past 5 p.m. or 31 minutes to 6 p.m. And we have clock D. Take a look at our clock D. It shows 11:44 p.m. It means it is 44 minutes past 11 p.m. And we only need 16 minutes to 12 midnight. So children, that's how we tell time in hours and minutes. Okay, so that's all for lesson 1 using AM and PM, and lesson 2 telling time in hours and minutes. I will discuss more about this lesson during our Zoom meeting. Thank you for watching P4, and I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everybody and have a great day.